What if I told you that a young quarterback from Houston has become the face of resilience and excellence in the NFL? Yes, we're talking about Jalen Hurts, a name that's making waves in Philadelphia and beyond. His journey from a high school star to a two-time Super Bowl contender is filled with moments that are nothing short of remarkable. But here's the kicker. While some fans preach his greatness, others question if he's truly deserving of the spotlight. Are we witnessing the rise of a legend, or is he just a flash in the pan? Let's unravel the intriguing story of Jalen Hurts and discover what makes his journey so compelling. Jalen Hurts was born on August 7, 1998, in Houston, Texas, into a family that lived and breathed sports. With his father's experience as a high school football coach, Jalen learned the fundamentals of the game from a young age. It was in this nurturing environment that his passion for football ignited, propelling him to excel in various sports throughout his childhood. As a teenager, Hurts attended Channelview High School, where he quickly made a name for himself on the football field. By the time he was a senior, he was a force to be reckoned with. In his final year, he threw for an astounding 2,384 yards and rushed for 1,391 yards, which showcased not just his accuracy as a passer, but also his incredible athleticism as a dual-threat quarterback. His performances allowed the team to reach new heights, and he earned the title of District MVP. But it wasn't just about the stats. Jalen's ability to lead his teammates, combined with his poise under pressure, revealed a maturity beyond his years. He often stepped up in critical moments, leading his team to victory in nail-biting games, showcasing his potential on a grander scale. His high school career wasn't without challenges. As a highly motivated athlete, he faced pressure and scrutiny, but it only fueled his desire to improve. Regardless of the ups and downs, one thing remained clear. Jalen Hurts had the talent, drive, and determination to make a name for himself in the world of football. By the time he graduated, he was recognized not only as one of the top quarterbacks in Texas, but also gained attention from colleges across the country. The path ahead was set, and it was clear. Jalen wasn't just a player to watch. He was destined for greatness. As he turned his sights toward college football, the question loomed. Would this young star rise to the occasion on an even bigger stage? Let's see what unfolded when he stepped onto the national scene. Jalen Hurts' journey at Alabama is a tale of tenacity and transformation. Arriving in 2016 as a highly touted recruit, he instantly faced immense pressure. Within his freshman year, he surprised everyone by stepping into the spotlight as the starting quarterback. Hurts threw for nearly 3,000 yards and rushed for over 900, leading the Crimson Tide to a national championship in his very first season. But the road wasn't always smooth. Despite his early success, challenges hung over him like a shadow. In the 2017 season, during the championship game against Georgia, a moment that would forever change his trajectory occurred. Late in the game, he was replaced by Tua Tagovailoa, who led the team to victory and cemented his own status as the new star. This moment sparked debates about Hurts' capacity as a quarterback, raising questions about his skill set and future with the team. Determined not to fade into the background, Hurts shifted his mindset. Instead of succumbing to adversity, he took the opportunity to learn and grow. He embraced his role as a mentor to Tagovailoa while also sharpening his own craft. During this time, he continued to display incredible work ethic, showcasing resilience and a commitment to the team. However, 2018 presented further challenges. As Tagovailoa's prominence grew, Hurts found himself once again in the role of backup. But whenever his number was called, he delivered. One standout moment came during the SEC championship game, where he led Alabama to a dramatic comeback win, showcasing his poise and determination under pressure. Ultimately, Hurts' time at Alabama taught him invaluable lessons about perseverance and adaptability. By the time he decided to transfer to Oklahoma for his final year, he had evolved not just as a player but as a leader. His experiences in Alabama would lay the foundation for his future successes, proving that sometimes setbacks pave the way for greater comebacks. And this newfound resolve was just the beginning of what was to come in the next chapter of his collegiate career. But how would Hurts flourish in a new environment? Let's find out as we follow him to Oklahoma. After facing both adversity and success at Alabama, Jalen Hurts made a life-changing decision to transfer to Oklahoma. This wasn't just about switching schools. It was a strategic choice to reshape his future in college football. Immediate questions arose. Could Hurts replicate his success with a new team and a fresh system? At Oklahoma, he entered a program renowned for showcasing quarterback talent, and he was ready to prove himself without the shadows of previous expectations. And he did just that. Under head coach Lincoln Riley, known for his innovative offensive schemes, Hurts blossomed. In his single season with the Sooners, he threw for over 3,800 yards and an astounding 32 touchdowns. His performance propelled him into the Heisman conversation, with his dual threat capability dominating defenses. But that wasn't the whole story. Hurts' leadership qualities shone through as he seamlessly stepped into a well-established program, earning the respect of teammates and coaches alike. It wasn't just about throwing passes. It was about building camaraderie and a winning mindset. As Hurts continued to dazzle week after week, skeptics were starting to fade. He wasn't just a backup contending for a starting role anymore. He became a legitimate Heisman finalist and a bona fide NFL prospect. The transition to Oklahoma proved pivotal, and fans won't forget how Hurts silenced the doubters. But what did this journey reveal about his character and resilience? What lessons did he take from that year that would shape him into the football icon he is today? Despite a remarkable college career, Jalen Hurts faced skepticism during the 2020 NFL Draft. Many experts underestimated his potential due to his size, leading him to fall to the second round. A surprising turn for someone with his pedigree. The Philadelphia Eagles recognized his talent, taking him as the 53rd overall pick. Quickly thrown into the mix, fans were eager to see how the dynamic quarterback would adapt to the professional stage. His rookie season was a mix of highs and lows. Flashes of brilliance showcased his deep throwing ability and athleticism, while moments of inexperience demonstrated the steep learning curve of the NFL. Hurts initially shared quarterback duties before taking over as the full-time starter towards the end of the season. In his starts, he not only made headlines for his rushing ability, often racking up impressive yardage on the ground, but he also revealed glimpses of his potential as a pocket passer. Yet, the Eagles' inconsistent performance added to the swirling doubts about whether Hurts could ultimately lead the franchise to victory. And while many viewed his rookie year as a trial by fire, his perseverance set the stage for what was to come. The groundwork had been laid, but would he capitalize on the opportunity that was ahead as he entered his second year in the league? As the 2021 season unfolded, all eyes were on Jalen Hurts, and for good reason. Starting as the Eagles' quarterback, he faced intense scrutiny, not just from fans but also from critics who questioned his ability to lead at such a high level. What happened next would genuinely surprise many. Hurts flipped the narrative and showcased his unmatched grit and skill. From the very first game, Jalen's dual threat capabilities became evident. His ability to escape the pocket and deliver accurate throws transformed him into a nightmare for defenses. Fans were on the edge of their seats as he put up impressive numbers. Over 3,100 passing yards and an eye-popping 784 rushing yards, making him one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the league. But that wasn't the whole story. His work ethic off the field was just as compelling, as he proved to be a diligent leader who continuously sought improvement. Controversies lingered around his performances, with some analysts quick to label him as a running quarterback, lacking depth in passing. However, Hurts silenced critics with game-winning performances, including a memorable Monday Night Football showdown against the Dallas Cowboys, where he displayed his pinpoint accuracy with 3 touchdown passes, effectively claiming the spotlight. Those moments transformed him from a question mark to a future cornerstone for the Eagles. Moreover, his growth was not just about statistics. It was about resilience under pressure. In back-to-back games against top-tier teams, he led late-game comebacks that had fans erupting in euphoria. Each victory added fuel to the fire of his stardom, gradually reshaping the perception of him in the league. As Hurts adapted and evolved, conversations began to shift. Could he actually become a franchise quarterback? Then came the playoffs. With high expectations, Hurts delivered a performance for the ages, leading the Eagles through a playoff run with poise and determination. Although they faced hurdles along the way, it became clear that he was not just another player. He was a leader who rallied his team, a young star blazing a trail in the NFL. By the end of the season, it was evident. Jalen Hurts was rising not just as a player but as a legend in the making. The journey was anything but simple. Each step forward was accompanied by lessons learned, setbacks endured, and triumphs celebrated. And as he geared up for the 2022 season, the question lingering in everyone's minds remained: Could this unassuming quarterback lead his team to even greater heights? The stage was set, and Jalen Hurts was more than ready to seize it. In 2022, everything clicked for Jalen Hurts. After a season of growth and adaptation, he emerged as one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the league. The Eagles finished the regular season with an impressive 14-3 record, and Hurts' prominence was undeniable. He showcased an impressive dual-threat ability, combining accurate passing with remarkable rushing skills, which made him a nightmare for opposing defenses. Notably, he threw for over 3,700 yards, hitting a remarkable 22 touchdown passes, while also placing significant emphasis on his running game, racking up over 700 rushing yards and 13 rushing touchdowns. His ability to extend plays and make quick decisions drew comparisons to some of the league's best, and he quickly became a fan favorite. But the spotlight intensified when the playoffs rolled around. The Eagles stormed through the postseason, with Hurts leading the charge. He played with poise and confidence that many hadn't anticipated he'd reach this quickly. Critics had previously questioned if he could handle the pressure, but he proved them wrong, showcasing a leadership quality that galvanized his teammates. The pinnacle of this journey was the Super Bowl, where the Eagles faced off against a formidable opponent. Hurts elevated his game even further, delivering a performance that many will remember for years to come. Despite the Eagles' heart-wrenching defeat, he threw for 3 touchdowns and rushed for another, setting a record for the most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in a Super Bowl. His electric performance, though bittersweet, captivated audiences and solidified his emerging legacy in the NFL. Though the Eagles fell short of the championship, Hurts' relentless determination and undeniable talent didn't go unnoticed. As fans and analysts reflected on his formidable season, one thing became clear. Jalen Hurts had not only arrived, but was firmly establishing himself as a future star in this league. What challenges awaited him in the following seasons? Only time would tell, but one thing was for sure. The world was eager to watch him soar even higher. As we dive into 2023, Jalen Hurts stands as one of the most talked-about quarterbacks in the NFL. His remarkable ascent in the league has many fans and analysts buzzing. This season, he has consistently put up impressive stats, showcasing his arm strength and ability to read the field like a seasoned pro. In fact, he ranks among the top quarterbacks in multiple categories, including touchdowns and quarterback rating, sparking conversations about his elite status. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Critics argue that his playoff performance and consistency, especially in high-stakes moments, leave room for doubt. Yet, Hurts has proved time and time again that he can rise to the occasion. After leading the Eagles to a franchise-best record and a second Super Bowl appearance in only his second full season as a starter, he's not just a flash in the pan. Looking ahead, the future for Jalen Hurts appears bright. With the Eagles' strong supporting cast, including a talented offensive line and a dynamic group of receivers, he has all the tools needed to further elevate his game. The organization seems committed to empowering him with the right resources, and fans are eager to see how his game evolves as he hones his skills. Many believe he could become a perennial Pro Bowl athlete and perhaps even claim an MVP title if his trajectory continues. Moreover, the stories of quarterbacks who faced early skepticism only to transform into legends add a layer of intrigue. Could Hurts be the next one? With determination and the right mindset, the possibilities are endless. But this also raises the question: can he maintain that level of performance and rise above the expectations set for him? The narrative surrounding Jalen Hurts is rich and complex. His journey reflects a combination of talent, hard work, and the desire to silence doubters. As fans eagerly anticipate his next moves, one thing is clear: Jalen Hurts is a player to watch, both now and in the years to come. Jalen Hurts is not just a quarterback. He represents the spirit of perseverance and growth in the NFL. Each game he plays adds a new chapter to a story filled with challenges, triumphs, and surprising twists. From a high school prodigy to a college star, and now an elite NFL player, his journey reflects a commitment to improvement and a relentless pursuit of excellence. As he gears up for the future, fans and analysts alike will be watching closely. Will he continue to defy expectations and lead the Eagles to greatness, or will he face new hurdles that test his resolve? One thing is certain: Jalen Hurts has already left an indelible mark on the game, and the best is yet to come. Keep your eyes on this rising star as the saga of Jalen Hurts unfolds.